Hi everybody, as you can see I've just put you in the cupboard for the moment. It's Mike here again with an update on the motorhome. I've started building again after the bad weather we've had, and now it's spring. It really is nice and the weather today is absolutely beautiful. So it's a good time to come in and do some of the necessary works to get this vehicle finished, and let's get on the road. That's the important bit. So you're probably all doing this at home, doing it with those with motorhomes, getting it all ready for the spring and summer. But I've got a bit more to do. I've got to finish off building. We're not far away, but I'll show you some of the updates in here in a moment. But what I'm doing here now is, as you can see, we've insulated here, insulated over there. We haven't insulated here, and in that row there, all the way over, we haven't insulated. And also, part of this part here, over here, we haven't insulated. So, here is my insulation material. I bought 2 more of these off Amazon. It's enough to finish off what I need to do. And they are £16 for 2 rolls. I prefer to buy in small quantities. I bought quite a few small quantities, when I say probably 10 rolls, off Temu, and they're very, very cheap. But it's been very, very good. The insulation I've used all the way through the winter has stayed on the vehicle. It hasn't become unstuck, as to use a good Staffordshire term. It's really well stayed on the motorhome. So what we need to do is get some white spirit and a cloth, and let's clean all this so that we get rid of all the grease before we put this on, so that the sticky will stick. So I'm not going to let you watch me do this. I'd rather let you rest, and I'll come back to you when I finish this part. Okay, now I've cleaned all those surfaces, degreased them. What I'm going to do now is put a piece of this on. I've cut it to shape. Start to take this off. Just make sure that it comes sellotaped up. Just make sure you cut through the sellotape so that you can take off the backing. So you won't see it at the moment, but there's the backing going off. And I'm going to now just make sure you really push it down well into every nook and cranny. There's a ridge there, another ridge there. There we are. It's as simple as that. Fits in nicely. Now what we'll do as well, when we come to where there are joins, is to get aluminium tape. This is sticky. Put it across here, across underneath here, and that will give you a good seal for the moisture. Okay, I'll carry on and show you the result. Okay, now you can see that I've put in with that piece another piece on the side. We've got a gap here and a gap here. What I'm going to do now is come back to the aluminium tape and tape that on, and I'll show you that when we're finished. Okay, I've prepared the aluminium tape. I've got the backing started off. I'm just going to put it over that gap that we have there and run my finger. Now watch your fingers because it is sharp on the edges. And I always tell people, don't be frightened to use this tape. Use it wherever you can to cover up those gaps. There we are. Sticks beautifully. Now, just to let you know, we've got a nice piece of timber is going to go across here with reinforcements in here to support the lockers. But okay, now I'm going to put another piece down here, so you get the gist, and I'll come back to you. Okay, the job's done. I'll let you have a look at what I've done, and as I always say, this is not the only way to do something. There are different ways. This is the way I like to do it. It's very adequate, very thorough, but now you can see that's all finished all along here, along the beam with the aluminium tape. So you can see I'm very pleased with that. It's been very rewarding. There's a little bit more to do. Up here I've done, this is going to be covered over. This is the conduit which carries the wire from here, which are the rear roof lights and the camera. And this one here is where it comes out of the roof, and it's the solar and goes straight the way down. You can see it coming out the bottom there. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Just a short video this time, but take your time, don't rush anything. I've still got some aluminium foil to put on, but I can do that in my own time. I spent a good 3 hours doing that today. You can see the rest of the bus out there. This is going to be the shower. This is a wardrobe for Mrs. G. This is the bed area, and I'm standing at the moment in the garage. So I've got a bit of cleaning up to do now, pick up all this paper, all the backing paper, but yeah, I'm very pleased with that. So I hope you found that interesting. I'll be back in the van hopefully tomorrow to do some more work. Hopefully I keep saying hopefully, don't I? I am going to do the carpeting, so that should be all good. You see, I can stand up in this. I'm 6'4", so this is one of the reasons we bought this van. It's going to be really nice. I'm going to enjoy myself. Okay, so from Mike, have a great evening. Stay safe and stay healthy. And if I don't get this out before Easter, have a great Easter, everybody. Bye for now.